Hello, everyone. I am Manisha, a formal Fulbright FLTA from Tajikistan. I served as an FLTA in 2021 and 22 at the University of Georgia. University of Georgia is one of the most famous universities in the south of the United States. And I created this this project to kind of unite all the Fulbright FLTAs from all over the world. And I promised to my audience that I will be interviewing people, Fulbrighters from all over the world. And today I have a special guest. Actually, I myself was very excited for this interview. I am interviewing one of the first Fulbright FLTAs from Tajikistan. This is Miss Nasiba Mirpochoeva. Welcome, Miss Nasiba Mirpochoeva. Thank you so much for accepting my offer. And I think Miss Nasiba Mirpochoeva does not need any introduction. She is known both inside and outside of Tajikistan. But I would love to give a short introduction to those who do not know her. So Ms. Nasiba Mirpochoeva works as a director of English Without Borders Network Project. English Without Borders unites teachers and students of the English language all levels across Tajikistan, supporting them through peer-to-peer networking, the development of pedagogical materials, online and in-person training sessions, including training the trainers program to reach all corners of the country. And thank you so much, Ms. Nasiba Mirpochoeva. You're really contributing a lot in the development of our country. Thank you so much. And so I would love to give the floor to Ms. Nasiba Mirpochoeva. So Ms. Nasiba Mirpochoeva, could you please tell us what was it like to be an FLTA, or maybe you will tell us about your host institution and what year you were an FLTA, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Manisha. It's also a big pleasure for me to be your guest speaker, and of course, I will definitely, with big pleasure, tell you about this program. So I'm honored to be Fulbright FLTA because this program was first launched in Tajikistan in 2005, and there was 3 of us who became the finalists of this program from Tajikistan, and then we moved to the United States in 2006. I was hosted by Indiana State University in Bloomington, which is the headquarters, and also one of the gorgeous places. I still have wonderful memories of my staying in Bloomington, and I have lots of friends, and I do still keep in touch with them. And to be honest, Fulbright FLTA was the first gateway for me to open the door to many exciting opportunities along my way. So this year, it's already like 17 years that I have participated in this program, but still I have a lot of great memories. I have a lot of excitement, and still have lots of inspiration, which keeps me going on. And Fulbright FLTA, yes, exactly. This is an exciting adventure. I would recommend everyone to apply for this adventure because it's it's a life-changing opportunity. And believe me, when you become a Fulbright FLTA, you will spend 1 academic year at the university in the United States. And please do your best to grab all the opportunities around to immerse yourself into this great program, and do volunteering as much as possible, because this is, again, another great opportunity for you, for your professional and personal growth. And of course, like I have lots of great ideas which still come from this program. And right now in my current job, I still use lots of ideas that I stored since that time, and applying them, and also just getting in touch with so many Fulbrighters around the world. It's a great idea, and I wish you good luck, Manisha. Please
Thank
do
you
your
so
best
much.
to build this big platform. And of course, like, we would be happy to help you along the
Thank
way.
you. Thank you so much, Ms. Nasiba Mirpochoeva. You are a big inspiration for all of us, to be honest. Like, I myself inspire, like, listening to your webinars every Thursday and sometimes Fridays. So, and you are doing a great job. And I think you are successful in your Fulbright role, and Fulbright mission. You met the Fulbright mission. And my next question would be, I know it was like 17 years ago, right? Maybe you already forgot most of your, like, experience and everything, but as you said, like, it's still alive, right? So how do you remember how many times did you apply to get the scholarship? Like, if, of course, if you remember, it's not something like you have to be specific,
Yeah, thank you for this question. It's actually just a very big, desire that was inside of me. To be honest, it going back in 1994 when I was a first year student, a freshman, a freshman at the Faculty of Foreign Languages at Fujian State University. That time I applied for a legacy program, which was a camping program for Tajik students, and they were supposed to spend summertime in the United States in 1994. So can you believe that? It was kind of a huge opportunity, and I was among the finalists. But I received my visa. I applied. I was selected. I received my visa, and then 3 days before my flight to the United States, I got operated, and therefore I didn't have a chance to go to the United States. It was kind of a
Wow.
very big misfortune for me, but at the same time, some other friends of mine, they went there, and they brought me some magnets and some pictures from the United States. So I kept them. And then, there was a big desire inside of my heart that kept me going. And then in 2005, when this program was announced for the first time in Tajikistan, and we had guest speakers coming from the Uzbekistan, and they introduced this program, and I decided also to apply. And for me, this was a big challenge because this program had no alumni before that. And then I decided, okay, no pain, no gain. So I need to apply for that because I really want to go to the United States, because this is a huge opportunity for me to experience life abroad, and also to grow professionally, and, to grow personally, to get matured. Yeah. So I decided to apply, and to be honest, I was selected from the first from the first try. So yeah, and of course, yeah. The only thing is that TOEFL was at that time TOEFL was paper based, and I received 497 scores instead of
Wow.
500. Yeah,
Wow. That's a
on a
big
paper based.
number. That's a
That was on
big
a paper
number.
base. And I only had 3 days to get prepared for the TOEFL. And the books were very rare at that time. So I stood in line to get this book, and electricity shortage was there. So I used the candle to get prepared at night. And then, 3 nights in a row, I get prepared, like, trying to do my best to learn the techniques, how to take a TOEFL test. Two of other Fulbright finalists, they received a little higher scores because they had an opportunity to train themselves and to take TOEFL. And then just 3 scores was missing, and I was a little bit upset. But then I said, it's okay, like, maybe I'll try next year. And then I got an invitation from the host university. They were saying, so we disregard these 3 scores, and we are happy to accept you and we are going to host you at our university at Indiana State University
Wow.
in Bloomington. I was thrilled. I was
Yeah,
screaming.
I
That was
bet.
something like, I still remember that time. It was kind of, as if something, some, great blessings showering on you, and you start believing that your dreams come true.
Exactly. Yeah, I had the same experience. Like, the first time I heard from my host institution is like, I couldn't believe to my eye and ears.
Yeah.
It's like, is it true that I'm like going to the United States? Yeah. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry for the opportunity you missed. And one other question, what were the challenges you faced while you were on the scholarship? Like was academically and personally, was there any challenge you faced? Because like the difference between at that time, Tajikistan was kind of not that much developed, and it was a huge difference between the United States and Tajikistan, right? So is there like, that would be very good if you could share your experience if you faced any challenges.
Yeah, yeah, of course, like there are, as you mentioned, there are huge differences between the educational systems in Tajikistan and the United States. So for me, like, I was a top student at the university, but then I had, like, taught at the Fujian State University for 10 years, and then I was selected. And I thought, like, I will get easily, yeah, I will get it easily and will have no problems. But when I arrived, the first shock was that my ears were not ready for American pronunciation. This is challenge number one. And I felt myself a little bit embarrassed and awkward, like asking asking each time, "What did you say? Excuse me, I beg your pardon. Can you repeat it again? Can you repeat it again?" So it was kind of very embarrassing for me, but that was something very, very challenging. Like 3 months, I struggled, yeah, to learn American accent, and then to adapt to this pronunciation, to understand my professors at the university, and also just, because we also had international community, and my, classmate, they were international students coming from different countries, China, Vietnam, Thailand, yeah, Saudi Arabia, and just believe me, different accents of English. So it's kind of, a nightmare, because you try to understand, to get involved in classroom activities, but every time you stumble, because sometimes the pronunciation is different and you don't get what they're saying. So these 3 months was kind of a nightmare, but at the same time I challenged myself. So okay, I'm just going to stay here one academic year, and through the challenges my ears will learn and also will understand American accent. So this was challenge number one. And challenge number two, again, like, submitting papers, midterms, everything was a huge, like, overwhelming, yeah, experience for me. And then I remember like feeling stressful about that, because like you trying not to fail, but rather like trying. And then I went to my professors and used all their office hours quite well to understand how how to succeed and how to succeed academically. And then, like, yeah, it was good. Like, after 4 or 5 months, I just smoothly went into this system. However, it was still challenging, but I decided to do my best anyway. Yeah. And then the professors were very, very helpful in terms of they understood our challenges, they understood our concerns, and they were very helpful. And I still remember my professors who were very helpful, and then and my classmates as well. Like, Americans usually they are kind of friendly, but in terms of, like, getting into close friendship, it takes time. It takes
Exactly.
time. Yeah. And then, like, but I'm happy, like, I made friends with my international classmates. I still remember them, and we usually just went over to each other, or just had some picnics together, so it was good. as for my American classmates, till the end of the semester, you know, they knew me, they knew my name, but they had slight ideas where I'm from. And then I told my professor, so what if I introduce a presentation about Tajikistan and just, you know, tell about culture, tell about everything? And he said, yeah, go ahead with that. And then I made a presentation, and the same
Wow.
day, everything changed. They all became my friends. They said, why you didn't tell us that you are from Tajikistan? We didn't know that there is Tajikistan. It was
Wow.
kind of it was kind of a very interesting experience for me. And then this was another learning for me. So if you want to make friends, make your first step. Don't wait for others to make their first step. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just go ahead. So yeah, and then like writing papers, another like, oh my gosh, yeah. So
Yeah.
but then like you learn how to write it, you learn how to, you know, how to formulate your thoughts, and how to how to grasp the main idea and put it in your paper by your own words, without plagiarism, without like, you know, formulating your own words is a little bit difficult, because this is something we are not taught in
Mm-hmm.
Tajikistan, but rather we usually what we do citations a lot, yeah, of other people, and we usually just, you know, there is no my opinion, there is like, you know, the opinion of that person or that person or that person.
Yeah.
But the United States, you learn how to how to gather all those citations, ideas, but also reflect your own idea. So
Mm-hmm.
this was
Yeah.
another good experience for
Thank
me.
Thank you, Ms. Nasiba Mirpochoeva. I just want to put light on some of the changes Fulbright FLTA made this year. So from what you said, you took the classes in you took credits, not audit. You did not audit them, right? But now
Yes, I did credit.
you cannot take credits. You can only audit the classes. So it's just something for those who are in this, like you, they will be scared. What? We are going to take it for credit? No, it's like these days you're not allowed to
Yeah.
take classes in credit. You have to audit them. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Uh-huh.
I remember, like, you know, there was the maximum credit score was 15, and I got 13. And even just, you
Wow.
know, my professor, they said, like, you
That's
know, you're doing great, you should apply for master's degree. And then I
yeah.
said, because these credits will serve you a good job, and please do go ahead. And
Wow.
I was very lucky
Yeah,
to
I
have
am.
credit.
That's not easy. I'm really proud of you. Like, even just looking at them is stressful, but doing them, I cannot imagine, because I took them like I audited the classes. I did not
Mm,
credit them. Thank you so much. Yeah, I also, one of the cultural shocks I had was like calling professors by their names. Oh my gosh, like it was something to adapt myself to kind of, it was very difficult because it's not the same case in our culture, right? It's kind of respect to put some, Miss or Mr. before their names, but in the United States, you just call the professors by their name. It was something like one of the cultural shocks, I would say,
mm-hmm.
in my case.
Yeah.
So thank you, Miss Nasiba. Oh, and since it has been like 17 years, are you still in contact with your friends from all over the world, like other Fulbrighters and your professor, your host institutions? If yes, would you mind to give us some advice, like how to
Mm-hmm.
maintain the friendship, this contact, this network? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
it's also for me as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like at the beginning, when I, you know, came back to Tajikistan, we were in regular contact, but as time moves, like we still are in touch. So we usually just, you know, send Christmas cards, or just, send some congratulatory cards to each other on some occasions, on some holidays. But still, like I do track, and I still have my colleagues all over the world. For example, my colleague from Afghanistan, he's right now changed his job, and he's right now working in Washington, D.C. I'm still in touch with him. We sometimes
Wow.
just talk about this or that. He's also in the educational sector. My other colleague from Uzbekistan, so she was a very nice girl, but unfortunately, like 3 years ago, she became the victim of COVID. And then, like, I was so devastated, yeah, to hear this
Yeah, that's
news.
so sad.
Yeah, that's so sad. Yeah, she was quite young and very cheerful girl, and full of enthusiasm. She was also a teacher of English. So I still do keep in touch with my professors. For example, uh, my lead professor at CELTA, at CELCAR, sorry, at CELCAR. CELCAR is just Center for Central Asian Languages at University of Indiana State University in Bloomington. For example, my supervisor was Professor Paul, and he still sometimes writes to me. And then my primary professor was Nasrullah Hocaiyuri. I still do keep in touch with his family. And by the way, his youngest daughter, I was a grandma. How godmother? I was a godmother of his youngest daughter. So yeah,
Wow.
we are still in touch with his wife and with his family members. So 17 years, and our friendship, didn't quit.
Wow.
So I'm so happy to still to be still in touch with them. And also there was another professor, Shahriar Danishkar. He's of Iranian origin, but he's still working for the promotion of Central Asian languages. He sometimes writes to me, on some occasions. Another my friend. They are all over the world, but still some of them are still working at the University of Indiana State University in Bloomington. So it's a very gorgeous and very splendid place with very nice campus and friendly people, beautiful nature. Everything is so great. And
Yeah,
of course, so I would recommend because I consider friendship as a plant, as a flower, yeah, as a tree.
I
So
love it.
as you plant a tree, if you want this plant to grow and
You
to
have to
bring
nurture
fruits,
it.
exactly, you have to nurture, you have to care, you have to water it, and be friendly, be loving, be caring. So the same about maintaining relationship, maintaining friendship. So yeah, consider it not as a one-time life event, but consider it as a continuous and growing relationship between yourself and your host university. And definitely, if life brought you together, it's not just for one chance, but it's rather for many many reasons. Find these
Exactly.
reasons. If there are no reasons, create reasons. Yeah, and make it a starting point for growing your network.
Thank you so much, Miss Nasiba Mirpochoeva, for sharing such a,
Welcome.
yeah. Um, so over time, I think I have a lot of questions, but unfortunately, time is very short.
I
So
know.
one of the other questions would be like, what was one thing that changed the way you live now forever, you know?
Mm-hmm. So I became brave. Like I was very shy person before. Like I thought, because we were raised in that way, yeah, to be shy, to be just subordinate, and
Mm-hmm.
just to wait when others will come up and take your hands and just bring you somewhere. And
Mm-hmm.
no, 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 no. Just it's your life, it's your choice, and every day you make a choice. So please don't let others to make choices for you, but rather take your own choice yourself. So just the same
Thank you.
about life, yeah. Life is your life, and don't let others to decide what is good for you and what is bad for
Thank
you.
you.
You can listen to some other people around you, but it's your life, and
Yeah.
you are going to live your own life. Others, they are not going to live your life. So listen to them, then filter what they say, and then take the good one and remove the bad ones, but keep responsibility for your own life and create it the way you like it, the way you want it, and finally live your dream life.
Thank you.
It's never late.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Nasiba Mirpochoeva. Yeah, you are 100% right. And one of my last question would be, like, you are one of the most successful FLTAs from Tajikistan, right? Like one of the first, one of the most successful, one of the most encouraging, and like, what would be your advice for us, for all of us as alumni, people who are about to start this journey, people who are thinking, people who got accepted? Like, what would be your advice for us?
So life brings opportunities, but we are not we are not visible in terms of, like, our sight is not so clear to grasp these opportunities. So every day there are, tons of opportunities that pass by. So please stay tuned to get this opportunity, and also just, make your life interesting and meaningful by getting these opportunities. Don't leave a hedgehog day every day. Don't leave that. Again, there are so many journeys, there are so many opportunities around, and the first opportunity is creating yourself. Create yourself, make your best version. See the see how the other people are developing and how other people are building themselves, and just learn from them. And at sometimes, like, don't forget that we are the co-creators of our own life. So create it the way you want, the way you like it, and shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars, and you will definitely land on the moon. I'm sure.
Thank you.
And enjoy your life. Enjoy the process. Don't go to the final result. Enjoy the process, because the process of life, this is something that you enjoy along the way.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nasiba Mirpochoeva. Yeah, I would love to ask so many questions and to get like all the insights, everything, but I'm really sorry the time is short. And thank you. As I said in the beginning of the session, I myself was looking forward for this interview, because it's like to get and to hear all your experience is kind of a blessing. And I really appreciate the time you spent with me today, with us today. And I know you are executive director of English Without Borders and you have a lot going on, but you still had time for us today. Thank you so much. And I'm really grateful.
It's an honor. Thank you. It's an honor and also a big delight for me to be a Fulbrighter. And please go and grab this opportunity, become the next change maker of your own life and of the life in your community. And enjoy every process of your daily life with ups and downs, with drawbacks, with progress, everything. It's life. Just enjoy living.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nasiba Mirpochoeva. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Good luck to all. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.